Yeah, Kim, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the truth. And salutations to sincere Akim and Akwaf that may listen. May the blessing of election be over your house. My name is Brother Raquai. I'm back in here with another video today. And the video I just have here is going to be a short lesson, through the Spirit. I just wanted to bring out this quick article I came across, and, hopefully this video would be, edifying to you few brothers and few sisters that may listen. So with further ado, just let's go to the video. All right, so this is an article I came across, earlier this week, and I just wanted to bring this out. So it says here, former French presidential candidate shocks the world. Macron and most MPs are not V'd up, right? So I'm not going to read that out just because it's a good chance that they might clip the video. So the V almost killed me, said politician Jean Lassalle, who had to undergo 4 heart operations after receiving the experimental injections. Right. In an interview with NTD broadcast on Sunday, a former French presidential candidate, Jean Lassalle, accused of President Emmanuel Macron and other members of the French government of lying about the COVID V status. Right, so here you can see there's a snapshot of his tweet saying that. So it says, so in English it just means that he actually took the jab, so to speak, right? So it's just in past tense, for brothers who may not know, right? So right now it's showing that he's deceiving the people, declaring that he actually took the jab, but he actually in reality didn't, as exposed by this presidential candidate, right? So in France, non-V'd citizens experience some of the most draconian COVID measures. For example, the COVID V passport was mandatory in many shopping centers where many supermarkets were located. As a result, citizens couldn't go shopping, Slovakia, because they didn't get enough of the experimental injections. Crowds had been seen protesting in front of the French food markets in the following video. I haven't seen this video, but we're gonna play it, just to give you brothers and few sisters a good understanding of what's going on, because we have a presidential candidate. The Lord's pouring his spirit, on this man to expose what's going on, right? Expose the truth, right? Because, on TV, when you look at their TV, it shows that, these people in these high positions are, they're showing that they are playing their part to so-called end this, this pandemic that we've been going through for the past 2 years. However, that doesn't seem to be the case. They're pushing these laws onto people, but they're not practicing it themselves, right? So, as a matter of fact, let me just get a quick scripture and then we're going to play the video. So let's start off. I want to go to Proverbs first. Right? So this is Proverbs 25, verse 19. Confidence in an unfaithful man in a time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint, right? So it explains that, who's somebody who's unfaithful during a time of tribulation, during a time when you need to have, answers, is useless. It's ultimately useless, and it doesn't, it serves absolutely no good and no purpose, right? And the only people who will have, you know who will be confident in that time of trouble, right, is going to be the elect, right? Because they're going to have the wisdom, the knowledge, and understanding to actually keep them stable throughout these times when, the devil starts to show his horns, and during that time of temptation, right? They're going to have that stability. This is what the knowledge and the scriptures are giving us, right? Because it's showing us what is going on. And confidence simply means, con means with, and then fidence goes back to, I believe it's fidelity. Hang on, let's go into etymology actually. Let's look up this word confidence. So confidence, assurance or belief in the goodwill, veracity, another, firmly trusting, behold, to have full trust or reliance. So, these leaders such as Emmanuel and all these different MPs in these different positions, these are not people that you have confidence with. They don't have assurance. They don't have, they're not people you can have strong belief in, because clearly it shows that there is a complete disconnect and hypocrisy. They're showing that they are one thing, but they're completely doing the other, right? To have full trust or reliance, to trust. Let's see, there's a little bit more on that. Reliance in one's own powers, resources, or circumstances. Self-assurance, certainty of a proposition or assertion. Sureness with regard to a fact, a secret or private communication. Okay, so that's trustworthiness, right? So, our trustworthiness comes from the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because he's giving us this knowledge and understanding of what's going on throughout these times, so we can pay attention and we can see, for what's being what's coming down the pipes, so to speak, right? Like it says in Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation, right? So these people do not have the stability, and these people do not have, you cannot place your confidence, your trust in these people, right? Because ultimately they're just going to deceive you with their devices. Actually, let me just bring out another quick script, and then I'm going to play the video. Okay, so this is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, right? So this is one of the devices of Satan that is pushing on us, through his employee, the so-called white man that's on the earth today, right? So let's get back to the article, and let's see what's going on in this video. And without further ado, I'm just gonna play it real quick.
nous on applique les lois.
Attention, attention.
Laissez passer les gens, s'il vous plaît. Vous pouvez voir. Elle est là la loi, madame. Elle est là la loi, madame, s'il vous plaît. Elle est là la loi. Vous adressez à la police, s'il vous plaît, madame. Vous pouvez laisser merci les gens qui sortent, s'il vous plaît.
Oui, mais attendez,
Vous avez la... D'accord, donc si je vous discrimine, madame, vous vous adressez aux policiers, vous leur dites que je vous discrimine. Merci, madame.
Rien n'est affiché, le décret n'est pas affiché.
S'il vous plaît, madame.
Il y a un décret signé du
Madame,
préfet,
si vous êtes discriminé, si vous estimez que je vous
Il y
discrimine,
a déjà le Leclerc mis
vous
en demeure.
adressez
Hein,
à la police
Leclerc de
nationale,
Haute-Garonne,
madame, s'il
mise
vous
en
plaît.
demeure. Vous l'êtes mise en demeure aussi.
Merci, monsieur. Donc, si vous estimez, vous avez la police, vous adressez à la police. Et vous laissez rentrer les clients.
Mettez-vous par là.
Vous n'êtes pas en surface légale. Le Auchan, qui est plus grand que vous, ne demande pas de passe sanitaire.
C'est pas nous qui sommes dans les lois, madame.
Alors, ben, on veut voir votre papier. Là, papier signé.
Vous avez la police à côté, demandez.
Papier signé.
C'est le représentant de la loi, madame.
C'est vous le représentant du Leclerc, c'est pas eux. C'est
Allez, je vous invite à aller voir la police et à
Non,
laisser rentrer
un
les clients.
papier, non. Un papier signé, non. On veut, oh non, on veut la loi.
Oui, l'arrêté préfectoral.
Il est où l'arrêté? Il est où le décret?
All right, so here you're seeing an example of these laws that are being pushed on the people, because these people above, these politicians, whether it's politicians or celebrities or people are different higher up in higher positions of power, right? These they don't have a regard for the people at all, right? Whether you're hungry or not, they just want to push their agenda and line their pockets. It's only for them to actually, they're only trying to save themselves. They don't care about the people. They seem like they do, but they really don't, right? So here, Lassalle was unaware that Macron and French MPs have not been vetoed, and he got vetoed from the Johnson & Johnson because he felt obliged to do as a member of parliament and deeply regrets it. The V almost killed me, he said. The politician had to undergo 4 heart operations, so now you're seeing the consequences of what's these jabs are bringing to the people, right? Because they said it's like this, but it's not really what actually have turned out to be, right? So after receiving the experimental injections, I got the Johnson V that almost killed me, and that warped my heart. So I have had 4 surgeries since January 3rd of this year. And then there is in the Ambroise Paré clinic, where the surgeon trained with one who succeeded in putting the auricles in place to make them function normally. Otherwise, I would certainly be dead, said Lassalle. Right? There is another point I wanted to bring out here as well. Let's see. Hang on. Okay, so it's here. It says hypocritical Macron. The World Economic Forum, controlled the French president, is a graduate of the Great Reset, Klaus Schwab's School of Global Young Leaders. Earlier this year, he unloaded the UNVI, stating that he wants to piss them off, right? My goodness, man. So these people don't even care about you. They really don't. Right? Especially a lot of us Israelites. They really believe that these people care about us, and this device, like it says in 2 Corinthians 2:11, is supposed to help us, but this is just a trap door, right? As much as possible, limit their access to social life and activities, right? So let's go back to the script and bring out a couple more scriptures on this. So let's get Luke 8:17. So Yahushua said, For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest. And that's right. What's going on in this in these presidential circles with all these different MPs and politicians is the fact that what's going on is being made manifest and being brought to the light. It's being brought to our attention, right? To realize and solidify the fact that you cannot trust these people. They are untrustworthy, and they've proven that within the last 2 years. A lot more heightened in the last 2 years, to add to just to be super specific, right? Neither anything hid shall not be made known and come abroad. And what they're doing, their skirt is being unlifted, the foreskin is being pulled back to show their wickedness and to show the true intent of what they were trying to do to us, right? So let's see. I just wanted to make so hopefully this makes the point. So this is 2nd Ezra 6 and 27. For evil shall be put out, deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall overcome, and the truth which hath been so long without fruit shall be declared, right? So this is part of the truth of what's going on, that this is an agenda that is being pushed on us to get rid and depopulate the earth, right? So anyways, I just wanted to bring this out real quick. I thought it was a really interesting article that has come to light. You know, throughout the past year, they've been pushing their mandates as hard as possible, trying to get rid of people, and people have just been dying left, right, and center, and you haven't really heard anything on your media in regards to this, right? And they're still pushing this V, because there's always new variants coming out and this and that and the third, right? So anyways, I just wanted to bring this out, and hopefully this video is edifying. And I just like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Mosul for teaching us this truth. Till next time, I say Shalom.